All right, so obviously, like last year, 13-2 start. It was the same number in the opening minutes. You guys obviously couldn't come back. One of their staples is assist rate. Just looking at a stat and picking one out, that seems to be the one they're really good at because they don't let ball movement happen. And I'm curious if that's what you would kind of pinpoint as one of the major reasons that tonight got out of hand.
Well, first thing, one of our best players is out. That we have not shown in 3 games that he's been out that we can play at the level we need to. We were obviously really bad last year. It felt very, very similar to those 2 games where we just were not ready for the moment. I kind of swung for the fences on this scheduling with so many new guys, and I knew they'd be really good, but I wanted to give us an opportunity to quad 1. It clearly showed we're not ready just yet. We're not at the level that they're at, but I think with a lot of discipline, a lot of hard work, a lot of humility and film study, we'll get there. So what I saw was a really, really physical team and a team that wasn't quite ready for that. We were better in the second half for sure.
I know you guys went to the rim. It wasn't that you guys didn't try and score inside. Was it just their size that was the problem, or is there a question about can you guys finish at the rim, I wonder?
They're really big.
Yeah.
You got to give them credit. That they had a lot to do with that. They are terrific defending. Where I was disappointed was our rebounding. Now, it was way better in the second half. But in the first half, we were getting some stops, but they're just massive. Not having JT in there really hurt us as well, being in foul trouble. So he was good in the minutes he played, but we got to have him on the court.
There are a couple stats that I think were a little deceptive on the final stat sheet because of the final few minutes, maybe when it was already out of hand. And I thought rebounding and assists both were those. You guys did end up with 10 assists, but I think that was stuck at 6 or 7 for a long time.
Yeah, well, what you saw a lot of was a lack of chemistry on the ball screen with Donnie and Nelly that Morris had last year.
Yeah.
We got to work on it, and we're asking a lot of Nelly. I mean, Nelly just got here, 10 days ago, and he's playing 27 minutes versus one of the toughest environments in college basketball. So we got – I watched the game, and I just said, man, we got a lot of work to do. That's what I really thought. And we weren't in sync with a lot of things.
What about Jalen? What can you tell us about his injury and when he may be back?
So he obviously played last game. We practiced the next day, went light. And he said after that it really started to flare up. And he tried to go today and shoot around. And he just didn't feel comfortable. So I told him, I said, listen, man, it's your call. I want you 100%. This is a long, long season. And I think he understands that. So hopefully with a little bit more rest, we'll be able to get him back ready for next week.
Is this probably a good thing that they don't probably know or care or pay attention to what quad 1, quad 2 is? I mean, they know they lost a good opportunity.
They know what it is. I've explained it to them. I told them why I scheduled the game. A lot of people thought I was crazy for doing it. Maybe I was. But I told them, you got 4 quads, right? The key to this whole thing is winning as many 1s and 2s as you can and trying to stay as clean as you can in the 3s and the 4s. This won't hurt us. This is a really, really good program that we're trying to get to the consistency that they've gotten to. We've just got to be humble and learn from it.
Look, that was a really good, obviously, nationally ranked team. You guys have a whole lot of new players, yourself included, just playing your second college regular season game. Still, how surprising was what happened tonight?
I ain't gonna lie, it was a complete shock. You never go into a game thinking you're gonna, lose by 20 or however many points we lost by. We knew it was gonna be a tough team. We knew it was gonna be a hard fight, but at the end of the day, they just made more shots than we did, So
they were able to defensively. I mean, obviously, you guys would love to be that good defensively. A lot of teams in the country would, but they were able to really stop the ball movement. You guys couldn't even pass the ball on Monday night. You guys had 20 assists. Tonight, you ended up with 10, and a few of them were kind of late when there was a little bit of garbage time. But they just didn't let you seem to pass the ball very well. What was going on offensively?
To be honest, I feel like that was more on us. To be real,
Okay.
I feel like we let the score kind of affect our games and change our game plan. Our game plan was to go in, move the ball, and work on what we've been working on in practice. But because of the outcome of the score, we kind of got more into a ball screen, type of game than hitting our bigs and moving off our, working on what we've been practicing with. So
curious what you guys do from here. What's you got to sit on this one for a week. You probably wish you were playing on Saturday, but you got to sit on this for a week, and I'm curious what you guys need to do to bounce back.
Push ourselves, push each other every day. The coaches are going to push us. We're going to push each other. When we go live, we can't relax. Like, I feel like our new model is going to be being comfortable, being uncomfortable, because we got to live in that every single day. You know what I'm saying? Just get better and push each other, like I said.
And obviously, you guys were missing one key guy, a starter, and I'm curious, Jalen not being there. What does Jalen bring to the court that you guys could have used tonight?
Well, Jalen, both ends bring so much. Even just watching film before this game, like I was here last year, so I remember watching. But his intensity on defense, he's picking up 90 feet. Like, he's just speeding up the game so much. And I'm shout out to my boy Donnie, because he tried his best. But when it comes to defensive stops and scoring the ball, we really wish we had House out there. We didn't even know he wasn't playing until like yesterday.
Shoot around, right?
Yeah. So that was unfortunate.